Hello. I figured I would start this vlog off now. It is Sunday night, and I just want to let you know what I'm going to be reading this week or trying to get through. I don't have too many reading plans, and I know it's going to leave me a little bit of openness to like kind of pick what I want to read. So the physical book I'm reading right now is Dream Boy by, I have the dust jacket right here, Jim Grimsley. It is a I think it was like published in like 1995 or something, and like you can tell it was published in 1995. It is like about two gay men or gay boys. They're teenagers and they're just kind of like figuring it out, but like in the 90s. And I don't even know if it's based in the 90s. Like, it could even be based, like, earlier than that. It does give, like, 80s or 90s vibes. Maybe 70s. Anyway, so they're, like, figuring it out. And, like, they're both, like, really scared to get caught and all that stuff. But, like, the writing kind of just, like, alludes to things happening. But, like, never directly says, like, they kissed or they hooked up or anything like that. So it's, like, you have to kind of read in between the lines of it. It's a really short book. It's less than 200 pages, and I am on page 45. So my goal is to read to the halfway point, which I have marked right here. Read to the halfway point and then read like 25% the next day and then finish it on Wednesday just to get that done. And then I need to finish Babel, I think it's Babel. I have about like 5 hours left of the audiobook. I'm like 70% into that. And honestly, like, I want to like this more than I actually am, which I hate. I hate that I like don't like it. And I just kind of feel like I have to, like, I'm just like, okay, I have to finish it. And so like, that's really stressful. And I think that's like hindering how I feel about it. But we are getting to like some interesting points in the book right now, so I think it's gonna like, I don't know, I'm sitting at like, if it goes the way I think it's gonna go in the end, it'll be a 4-star, but if it disappoints me in the end, it'll be like a 3.5. So like, I mean, it was still pretty good, but it's also just like a very long book to get through. I am also listening to Clockwork Princess on audio, but I was able to renew my loan for that one. So I have a lot more time with that because I was trying to get that done this weekend too. And I'm like, I can't read 2 books set in the 1800s. I know they're vastly different, but like, it's a lot. And like for them both to be set in England, I don't know what I was thinking, but like all my holds for Libby came in at the same time. I'm sure y'all understand that. So yeah, I just was trying to get it done. So I renewed my loan on that, so I have 21 more days on that. So as soon as I finish Babel, I'll probably just finish Clockwork Princess. I think I'm like 55 to 60% through that one as well, so I can like just get that done and then I can pick something new. And honestly, I think I just want a mindless romance. Like, that's what I want. I did pick up a romance on my Kindle. This is the cutest case ever. Like, my sister bought this and got the wrong size, so I benefited from her mistake, but I love this Kindle case so much. The book is called I Wish, and it is by, hold please, I was immersive reading Babel earlier on my Kindle, but it is I Wish by A.L. Fox. I have no idea what it's about. I actually got it on Stuff Your Kindle Day, and I just added a bunch of stuff without, like, I was literally looking for like keywords, and if those keywords hit something that I liked, I just added it and bought it because I was like, if I don't like it, it's fine, whatever. I'm just realizing that this clip is going to be the worst quality ever, so I'm so sorry. I'm going to film everything else on my camera for the rest of the week. I just literally sat down and I figured I would just start this vlog off and like start inputting footage to like stay on top of things. But oh my god, my freshly washed hair is just always so nuts. Anyway, So yeah, I just started that. I have no idea what's happening. I think I'm like 3 chapters in. So that is going to be my reward after I finish Babel and Clockwork Princess. But then I also need to find a new audiobook to read because I don't know. You guys wouldn't know this. I haven't put a video out in forever, but I always have at least 3 books going at one time. 1 audiobook, 1 physical read, and 1 ebook. All the time. Just whipping through them. So those are my reading plans. I'm gonna go read Dream Boy right now, right before bed, just to kind of wind down. I'm also trying to read before bed more, just to kind of wind my brain down and not be on my phone. So, but yeah, those are the plans, and I will see you tomorrow for the first official day. Good night. Are you hungry? Good morning. It's freezing in this house. I have to call an HVAC guy today because I don't think our heat is working. And it is, okay, it's 43 degrees outside. So that's not bad. The other morning I woke up and it was 28 degrees outside. Frigid. So yeah, we gotta get that figured out. Y'all don't care about that. Y'all want to hear about the books. So, I did not read anything last night. After I filmed that clip, I got very anxious, or I had been very anxious last night. I don't know. I feel like I have my anxiety pretty much under control. So like when I do have like an anxious night, I like don't know what to do with myself because I feel like I just like have so many more good nights than bad lately that I'm like, I don't remember how I'm prepared to take on this anxiety stuff. So I just watched YouTube for a little bit and then went to bed. So today's plans, I want to finish Babel if I can. Yeah, I'm 76% through Babel. I only have 5 hours left, so, and I'm listening to it on 2 times speed, so what, 2.5 hours left of that. I can knock that out at work while I'm doing my work. So yeah, I want to knock that out. I want to get to halfway through Dream Boy, which I mentioned last night, and then if I can get farther into Clockwork Princess, that would be great. If not, I'm not pushing myself. I also want to like take some time to like maybe just listen to music or like watch a YouTube video or something. Like I want to enjoy myself. I don't want to like, I feel like I've been putting a lot of pressure on myself to like read as much as possible, especially because I'm doing Herkid and I just like want to like get it done, that like there's a lot of times I'm like not enjoying reading. I'm just trying to get through it, and that's like not the point. The point is to enjoy reading because I love reading. Like it's literally my favorite thing to do, and like I feel like I'm ruining it for myself. It is 5:30. I have 30 minutes, 45 minutes until I have to wake up the child for school. So I am going to get some stuff done this morning to get my morning routine done. But I just wanted to check in, let you know I didn't read anything last night. Those are my reading plans for the day, and I will check in once I actually read something. Hello, I am just leaving work and I just want to give you a little bit of a reading update. I am like less than 10 minutes away from finishing Babel, and it's a 3.5 stars, unfortunately. It just, I think because it took me so long to read, I didn't want to pick it up. Like anytime I picked it up, I didn't want to, but I'm like, I just need to finish it. There were certain things that I liked, but like not enough. So yeah, it's a 3.5. That's all right. I am like 45% of the way through Dream Boy. My goal is to get to, it's like just over 50%, whatever the chapter is. So I'm gonna get to that tonight, and then I'm free to just read whatever I want, which is crazy. So yeah, we'll see what the rest of the day, but I just wanted to check in with everything that we did, or that I did at work today. But it's time to go pick up the child and go home. Hi, we'll see how long this stays up. I just realized I haven't checked in with you guys at all today. It is Tuesday. So yeah, I will let you know what I read the end of last night and what I've gotten into today. So I think after I checked in, I didn't read any more of Dream Boy, and I don't know if I've actually like talked about what this is. But it's about these two kids, and I googled it, and it says that they never talk about what time period this is written in, but from Google it says that it's estimated that it's roughly the 1950s, so I'm just gonna go with that. It makes a lot of sense now, like reading it, that's about the time period. And it's about these two boys who end up living on the same land. One of our main characters, Nathan, him and his family are renting a house on the land of the other main character, Roy, and they end up like having feelings for each other, but it's very convoluted in like their like how they like treat each other and all this stuff. And Roy is very hot and cold, so you're trying to like, there's a little bit of like a mystery on like why he's acting the way he's acting. And I really do think it's internalized homophobia. Like, I don't think it's a big mystery, but it's just kind of like, I don't get it. Like, he's very hot and cold. And Nathan, our other main character, he comes from a very abusive household, and there is a mystery on his side because you like get the backstory that him and his family have moved many times in a very short amount of time, and you like don't know why, and he hasn't lived anywhere like for a very long time since he was like little. But you also do know that his father is very abusive, so I'm assuming there's something to do with that. So I am 110 pages in, so I am 56% through this book. My goal is to get to 75% today, but honestly, once I get to that 75%, because 75% it's like 140 something, which is smack dab in the middle of a chapter, because of course this chapter is like 27 pages long or something. So by the time I get to a chapter end after 75%, I'm on page 165, and then there's only 30 pages left. So I kind of want to try and finish this today, and just check it off. Like, I wouldn't say like I'm enjoying it, but it is interesting. There is a movie adaptation of this book, and so I'm actually going to watch that for one of the Herkid prompts or whatever. So I'm excited to see the movie after I read this. I'm almost done with that. Hey girl, I'm in my work parking lot, so I'm just embarrassing myself. Then I continued listening to Clockwork Princess. My goal is to finish this today. I think I have like 4 hours left, so I listened to it on 2 times speed, so I have about 2 hours left. I can definitely listen to it this afternoon and listen to it while I'm working and finish that. So then I need to find a new audiobook to read. So I picked up something about snooping, Vera Wong's Guide to Snooping on a Dead Man or something like that. The second book in that series. So I'm going to listen to that. I am going to be cutting this reading vlog a day short because I'm actually going to be doing a 24-hour reading challenge like Saturday into Sunday for Herkid. So one of the prompts is that you have to complete a 24-hour challenge, but like it's not a full 24 hours. It's just like pretty much you have to read 3 books in the time when you're awake to the time you go to sleep in one day. So like as soon as you go to sleep, the readathon's over. So I'm gonna do that on Sunday because it's football Sunday. So I'm gonna just have football on all day. I'm just gonna read a bunch of books. So I think I'm going to do a separate vlog for that. So I'm gonna cut this vlog off on Saturday and then just do that as a separate video. But yeah, so those are my reading plans as of right now. Clockwork Princess is just like not hitting the way that Clockwork Angel and Prince hit for me. And I don't know if it's because it's just taking me so long to get through it that I'm like, I'm so over this. And I think because I took so long to get through Babel, like I feel like that's just tainting everything around me. So I need to get through Clockwork Princess to like fully reset. And honestly, picking up a physical book, which I haven't done in a very, very long time, is like reinvigorating me, which is so interesting because I've always thought that reading the physical, like reading a book physically like this was my least favorite medium of reading. But I honestly, like, I enjoy it. Like, I'm very much enjoying it. I'm very excited to like, is it the most convenient? No, but because like audiobooks I can just listen to while I'm working, or ebooks are easy because then I don't have a full book laying in front of me on my desk and it's a little more secretive, I guess. Not secretive, but just like people aren't like looking at me like I should be working when I'm reading. But yeah, I haven't gotten any more into I Wish. That I'm kind of putting on the back burner until this is finished. So if I finish this tonight, I'll read that. But honestly, I'm gonna be so real with y'all. Last night, our son has been having like an trouble like sleeping at night, so I gave him a melatonin last night to see if that would help. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take one too, because I have really bad anxiety, specifically like at night around bedtime. And so I'm like, I'm gonna take a melatonin too. Why? So I took my melatonin at the same time I gave him his, which was at like 7:30, because he goes to bed at 8. So I wanted to give him like 30 minutes to get into his system. I took one at 7:32. I wanted to pass out by like 8:30. I was like, I'm so tired right now. So, which is good. I need the sleep. Like, I feel like yesterday I was so tired. Like, you can still see the bags under my eyes. Like, they were so much worse yesterday. So yeah, sorry that I'm just talking your ear off. I just need somewhere to put all of this. But yeah, I'm on my lunch break right now. It is 12:10. I have 50 more minutes of my break. So I don't know. I might pick this up. I might just rot on TikTok. Today is like a very, Tuesdays are like the worst day of the week at work for me, because I'm in office 5 days a week. Everyone else is only in office on Tuesdays. So Tuesdays are just a lot. And this Tuesday we're doing like a Halloween trick-or-treat thing for the kids. So it's even more crazy, and just the volume in the building is just not it. So I might just rot for a little bit and read whilst I'm on the clock, whilst I'm doing my job. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for listening to me for almost 9 minutes. I will check in. I promise I will check in later today and let you know what reading has been happening. Hello. I might need to put sunglasses on because the sun is right in my face. Sorry, this is the first time that I'm checking in. I think I haven't checked in since yesterday on my lunch break. I am now leaving work. It is Wednesday. I have reading updates though. So last night, after I talked to you guys, I think I read like 10 pages. I have not been having the best week, and it's something that I really want to talk about right now, and I hate people who do that, but like it's just not been a good week. So I kind of like just let myself completely turn my brain off last night, and I just like rotted and like watched YouTube videos all night. So then today at work it was super slow, so I'm like, okay, I gotta get stuff done. So the first thing I got done is I got done with Clockwork Princess. Hang on, there's someone. You know what, I think we can drive and chat and I can get the sun out of my face. So the first thing I finished was Clockwork Princess. I'm gonna rate it probably like a 3.5. I think I like the first 2 books in the series better than the last one, which I feel like is an unpopular opinion, but I think it also, I'm just like it's tainted by just like the slog it was to get through that book. So there's that. So I finished that, got that done. And then I also finished Dream Boy, which I wasn't planning to finish until tomorrow. Like I was only planning on getting to 75% today, but I just ended up finishing it, and I rated it 4 stars, even though I really didn't understand the ending. Like I had to Google it, and there is a movie adaptation to this book, which I'm gonna watch for the Herkid challenge, for one of the Herkid prompts. But the movie doesn't do the same ending as the book does, and so the ending is a little confusing. So I ended up rating it 4 stars. I feel like there was like some bits and pieces that were like fully unnecessary for the book, and I feel like this could have easily been a short story instead of a novel, and you would have gotten the same idea, and you just like take out, wow, this is really bumpy. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna pull into a parking lot and finish this update, because this is not the move. Okay, now that the car isn't shaking anymore. Read Clockwork Princess, gave it 3.5 stars. Read Dream Boy, gave it 4 stars. I am now listening to Vera Wong's Guide to Snooping on a Dead Man. I believe it's the second book. I'm 10% in. I literally just started listening to it like a little bit ago. And yeah, I mean, Vera Wong's books are just like easy to read and like don't use a lot of brain power. So that's kind of like, I need a break before diving into anything else. I'm like debating if I should start another physical read or if I should just continue on my Kindle, because I keep putting my Kindle books like on the back burner, which is like fine. I mean, unless I take them out from the library, it's like it's not that deep. It's not like I owe them back or whatever, but I don't know. This is crazy that like on my currently reading, I literally only have the one book that I'm listening to right now, where usually I have like 5 or 6 books on my currently reading shelf at all times. Yeah, so I don't know. So I'm probably gonna pick a physical read when I get home, and then I'll talk about that later. I've been like racking my brain on what I want to read, but like I want to read something from my physical TBR, but like nothing sounds good. I don't know. But yeah, those are my reading updates. I finally finished some stuff. My goal, so I think in a different clip I talked about doing a 24-hour readathon on Sunday. I think I'm gonna do it on Friday instead, because I'm taking a mental health day that day from work, and so the house will be quiet. I'll be by myself for a little bit while the kid is at school. Yeah, so I might just do the timer method and do it like throughout the whole weekend. So tomorrow's gonna be the last day of this reading vlog, and then I'll start a new one on Friday. But yeah, hopefully I can finish at least one more thing for this readathon, for this reading vlog. Just like to have like a good like three books finished. And then we'll see what I pick up later in my physical book option. So I will check in. This parking lot is so busy. I will check in with you guys later. I gotta go pick up some stuff and then go pick up my kid. Sorry that this lighting is terrible. I'm gonna make this clip quick. I'm finally in bed. The kid's in bed. Everyone's in bed. And I am like struggling to pick what I want to read next as like my physical read. So I'm gonna try reading The One by John Mars. I did try picking up the audiobook a couple months ago. Hate the narrator. Hate the way they talk. So it's gonna have to be this. It's gonna have to be the physical read. I think I might have it on Kindle too, so at least I can flip back and forth between those. But yeah, I'm gonna start this. If you don't know what this is about, the one is about a world where you can get your DNA matched to your soulmate. And it is a TV series on Hulu, I think, or something. So I'm really interested to read the book and then watch the TV show, which would cover another prompt for her kid that I'm doing. I don't know if I've explained the hardest reading challenge you'll ever do or not. If you want that information, let me know down in the comments. I can make a whole video about it. I might do that anyways, just to kind of like track my progress and stuff. But yeah, so I'm gonna just lay in bed. I might not start this till tomorrow. I kind of just want to rot and watch YouTube videos for the rest of the night, and then I'll start this tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, I finished 2 books today. Like, I deserve a break. I did get a little bit farther into Vera Wong too, so I think I'm like 15% through that as well. So honestly, if work is slow tomorrow, I'll probably get that done tomorrow. But yeah, that's what I'm reading. I wanted to check in after promising I would check in, and I haven't been checking in, but I will see you guys tomorrow for the last day of this reading vlog, and we can see what we can get done. Hello. I'm on my lunch break right now, so I figured I would give you this update and then I'll close out the vlog later. I don't know why I'm putting my seatbelt on. I'm not moving anywhere at this current moment. I do want to shout out, look at this cute little topper I have. It's a dog. I got it from Walmart. I just love it. I need to find a Christmas one since Halloween is literally tomorrow, so I need to find Christmas ones, and then probably like just like regular ones. I kind of want a little cowboy hat. I think those are so cute, so I'm on the hunt for those. I'm sure they have them online. I just need to get it. Anyway, I am here for a reading update. I am 40-ish% through Vera Wong. It's just the mindless read that I needed. It's just so ridiculous. And I mean, like, it's not peak literature. Like, that's for sure. But I don't know. I'm interested to see, like, the mystery get solved. And I love meeting all the new characters and seeing all the old characters from the first book. So it's a good time. I'll definitely get it done today. I've actually been, like, doing, like, planning and all that stuff whilst listening to it, so it feels like I'm being like super productive while also just like reading a book. Then I also officially started The One by John Mars. I did not read last night. I just watched YouTube videos until I fell asleep. I was just not, I don't know, once I'm in bed, I just want to like rot most of the time. I did get to page 35 in this today. My plan is to read physically for at least an hour and a half a day. I got that idea from the 75 days booked. I don't know if I'm specifically going to do that challenge, but setting aside 45 minutes every day to read physically, I feel like it's just going to be like a really good thing for me. So I did my first 45-minute stint, got 35 pages in to this. I'm intrigued. There's definitely stories just from, we've met all of our characters once. I think I'm on the chapter. So yeah, I've seen the perspective of one of our characters twice. Everyone else I've just met one time. There's definitely like characters I'm already more intrigued in than others, but I'm really excited to see where this goes. I think it was a good move for me to read it physically and not listen to the audiobook. For some reason, some narrators, if they narrate in a British accent, I cannot do it. I will not enjoy it. I can't do it. So physically reading this is the move. Yeah, so my plan is to try and get to page 100 today and try to just read 100 pages of this every day and get it done. So yeah, so that's my goal for right now. My first goal that I set for myself is to get to page 50. And honestly, these chapters are so short. I feel like I'm gonna fly through this. So those are the book things as of right now. this is just like a funny thing I was thinking about today. I was like reading this book, and I, like, before Dream Boy, the last time I picked up a physical book, it's been a minute. And like, just like holding it in my hands, I'm like, ugh, like having to hold it like this, I hate it. So I'm like, oh, I need to get this on Kindle. So if it's on Kindle Unlimited, I might pick it up, but I don't know. I also feel like the experience of reading something on Kindle versus physically is also so different. And you can tell me, like, I want to know, like, if it feels different for you, if like reading on a Kindle versus a physical book, if it feels the same or if it feels different. To me, it feels so different. And I feel like I'm more motivated to pick up a physical book than a Kindle, but I feel like I'm only like that right now because my partner is not home. She's away on a job. So like I have more, like, when I go to bed at night, I have access to like turning on my reading light without disturbing anybody, where like when she is also going to bed at the same time, like I'll just pull out my Kindle because it's like less disruptive. So like when she's around, I'm more inclined to pick up my Kindle, but when she's not here, I'm more inclined to pick up physical books. Even though that's like such a small part of my reading day, like, cause I'm usually reading all day long at work. Like I'm very, very lucky to have a job that like I can pop in an audiobook. I can physically read when we're slow. So like I'm reading all the time, but like depending on if my partner is home or not, that determines what type of medium I read with my eyeballs. And then obviously audiobooks all the time. Yeah, so that's a little insight into me. But yeah, I feel like I've had a really good reading week so far, which is like so good because like I have read a lot this year. I think I've read like 147 books or something, but I just like feel like some of it I just like I was reading to read, but I wasn't really reading for enjoyment, where I feel like now I'm like actually enjoying not only the books I'm reading, but the activity of just sitting down and like reading a book. Like I feel like for a lot of this year, I've like just been like, I just need to read as many books as possible. So I'm just going to put on audiobooks at 2 to 2.5 times speed and just get through it. Like my goal was to just get through it and to like achieve something. And I honestly think after this year, I'm going to set my reading goal to be a lot lower. So it is low pressure. I do want to do some rereads next year. One video idea that I've actually been tossing around is rereading my like 6-star reads from 10 years ago when I first discovered BookTube, and seeing if like they stand up 10 years later, because there are some books that I'm like, oh, that's my favorite. Like I like will still now be like, that is my favorite book ever. Like that changed my life. But like I was such a different person 10 years ago that like I'd be interested to see like where I, like how I feel about it now, and if it stands up to like time. But yeah, so that's an idea that's rolling around in my brain that I would like to do next year. I would also just like to, like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of the books that I've read a while ago, I just like want to reread, because I feel like there was like a big chunk of my life where like I was reading, but I wasn't really like absorbing anything. And like people will talk about books that they've read like 5-6 years ago, and they'd be like, oh yeah, like, you know, they know so much about it. And it's like, I don't even remember what I read like a month ago. Like I do now, but like, I don't know. But yeah, I also want to slow down on my reading. I'll talk about all this in like my New Year goals and stuff like that. But I also just like want to slow down my reading so that like I'm actually like remembering and then like enjoying reading and not just feeling like I'm taking a box. So anyway, that's enough rambling for right now. I will check in one more time before I close out this vlog, or I will close out this vlog later, let you know what I got up to today. Hopefully finishing Vera Wong. and then starting my 24-hour readathon tomorrow, which I'm so stoked about, actually. Like, I'm in a really good spot where I'm loving reading. I have a day off. Like, I have an extra day off. Like, I have a long weekend. I have a 3-day weekend. Yeah, I'm stoked. So, yeah, I'll see you guys one more time before the end of this vlog.